Hi, I'm George. So I just want to show you a few common mistakes I see in a bunker when I'm giving lessons. Now, I see quite a few people actually with really good bunker technique. So they'll widen their stance, they'll get the feet kind of in the ground to secure the stance. They will have their weight onto that left side ever so slightly, ball position just slightly forward of the middle of the stance. You know, they're making some really good positions here. Now, one of the things they don't do is actually get themselves low enough. So if you see at the bottom of my swing here, that just catches the ball. So if I go to play this bunker shot, ooh, okay, that was a really clean contact. The ball's gone miles. It's absolutely no good for the shot we're playing. So little greenside bunker shot. Now, if they were to actually lower themselves that little bit more, so just a fraction more, so that club is now kind of, if I push my arms down to fully extended, so that 3/4 of an inch under the ball. Now, in theory, when we come back down to strike the ball, that club is going to catch the sand, go under the ball, and that ball should come out with the sand just like it's meant to. So let's give that a go now. And that was a very nice shot, taking the sand, the ball, it's come out very soft, landed middle of the green. Another thing I see far too commonly as well is people trying to lift the ball out of the bunker, really trying to flip it up with their hands. Now they catch the ground quite a long way behind the ball and catch that thinny shot as well. This is because we need that club going underneath and getting the sand out underneath that golf ball, rather than if we try and help the golf ball, what we normally do is flick, catches the sand, and by the time that's coming back up, that is coming into the golf ball, and then you get a thin, it will hit the lip or, you know, go over the green. We've all been there, we've all done it. So what we want to do is make sure is when we're hitting this, we actually let that club drop underneath the golf ball. It doesn't need any help. What I've got here is a 60-degree wedge. Now, you could use a sand wedge, you could use a lot of things. The lip is on this bunker isn't too high. So if we were to do that, like I say, we can just hit up and down. And again, it's a very nice bunker shot. The sand's come out with the ball. We're not very far away from the pin there. Now, the third and last tip I want to give you is I see a lot of people not adjusting to the lie they're in. So this is an extreme example of ball below the feet, but I'm sure we've all been there. We've all had this shot before. So what you'll see me do is I'm going to widen my stance, I'm going to bend my knees, I'm going to try and get in that position so that when I extend my arms again, I'm that inch under the ball, that 3/4 of an inch under the ball. We're trying to get the same amount of sand every time. So this shot, in theory, like I say, with what I've done, is I should hit the sand and then the ball should come out. Okay, that was very nicely played again. So just make sure that you are actually set up and in position to hit the shot you want to hit. Like I say, if I'd have been a bit taller there, I could have quite easily just caught the ball cleanly and ended up in the face of this bunker or quite far over that green. So just like the last shot I played, this is another example of where we can't just rely on a standard technique. What we've got to do is make adjustments to our body to match the slope. Now, the ball is quite a bit above my feet. I don't think the camera actually does it justice, but there's a few things that we are going to change and work on here from our normal setup, because if I was to do that, I would catch the ground somewhere back here, which is absolutely no good. So to do that, the ball is quite a lot in the air, and you saw where I'd catch the ground. So what I'm going to have to do is make myself taller. I'm going to do this by narrowing my stance, straightening my back, and also we're going to make a bit more room by just coming down the bottom of the grip. So if I get into this position, hopefully you can see now that when my club is coming down into the ball, it's catching roughly where we want to normally strike a bunker shot from. Now, this is always going to be a little bit trial and error. Obviously, bunkers, you can't ground your club, you can't actually find where the bottom is and work off there, so it is a bit guessing. So the more times you play these shots, the better you should do. So if I turn sideways, so you can see, so a normal setup for me would be kind of in this position. I'm kind of bent from my hips forward, but for this shot, what I'm going to do is narrow my stance a little bit, straighten my back up, come down the grip, and you can see that now my club is kind of the toe is in the air. Hopefully the idea is to match the slope we're on here. Okay, so let's play the shot and fingers crossed it goes all right. Ooh. Well, I nearly hold it. That couldn't have gone better. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and it would also notify you of future videos that I do that can help you with your game, and share this with anyone who you think it might help.